It's been an amazing 2 days at the COWAP African Women's Summit for Peace and Development 2018 with the team using innovative technology to solve African development challenges. It's been lot of buzz, lot of amazing women, and the panelists, oh my god, rich panelists, rich content we've got here. Let's talk to a couple of them and hear what they have to say.
Well, the goal of the event is to bring together African women. As we all know, we're all doing several things in our countries, in our communities and everything, but how do we as African women come together and make more impact? We believe there's strength in numbers. So the woman in Ghana, the woman in Zimbabwe, the woman in Nigeria is working on something. If they come together on one particular project, we're very, very sure you can go home much further with that. All the ideas, the resources are pulled together just to make a greater impact. So our goal is stop working in silos. Women should stick together because there's unity in numbers. There's strength in numbers.
Of the Africa Women's Summit, and I'm here with Ada. Yeah, it's time for networking. We're networking. Everyone is networking. Yeah. Yo, look at that number of women.
Women power.
Everyone.
Yeah, actually, the program, the whole thing is inspiring. Coming to another African country and having the experience of the African woman.
I went to Nigeria, to the woman in Nigeria, whether you are a Christian or a Muslim, a woman is a woman. Yes, we all go through labor pains, we all go through stuff. And this.
Okay, so Mapis, what do you think is the role of women in Africa's development and peace as well?
We're already doing that already. We're doing it in our own little ways, in our own little villages and rural areas. Mothers, you see them, they're the ones gathering all the people in their areas to do things productively. We keep the homes, we hold the homes.
Me, Chama Kobiadi and Irogene from Lagos.
All the way from Lagos.
Abuja delegates. So how's the conference been so far?
It's been good. I particularly enjoyed the session by Professor Ligumba. He said a lot of meaningful things that it's time we move past just organizing conferences and seminars to actually doing things. You know, because we are never ever going to move forward if we just keep talking without working.
She was really pointing towards how far we have come in Africa, in Nigeria, towards using technology to make a better life for ourselves.
So what do you think Nigeria can do differently to create peace first and to sustain peace?
I think Nigeria can sustain peace only when we let the peace initiative start from us. When you have the peace in you, that is when you can bring the sustenance of the peace.
Okay, my name is Wanda Oluka. I'm the Executive Director of Empower My World Foundation.
And you?
My name is Yeno Kanem. I'm African Union Youth Voices Ambassador for One.org.
My interaction with children are basically from the classroom. These are children who are already in school.
Okay.
So what we're trying to do is to keep them in school and to keep them in STEM subjects.
Right.
So it's when we are able to discover that certain aspects or certain issues mitigate against their involvement in STEM courses when we step in. So if we find that there's a parental connection to their lack of interest in STEM courses, then we get in. All right. So but for now, we haven't had that so far. Basically, it's working on a girl child as an individual and trying to make her understand the relevance of STEM subjects and why she has to stay in school and pursue that area. But it's not a forceful thing.
Terrorists, let me call them, say we cannot, girls cannot come together to learn, otherwise they are like soft targets. So we're seeing how can we take education to girls, so you know we reduce the risk, we remove the risk of the security risk associated with having them learn in a collective environment, collectively. So that's what we're doing, and so we're looking at deploying mobile applications. We're thinking of deploying mobile devices to girls in these areas and seeing how they can interact with these apps and, of course, access quality content.
To a very large extent, Osun State has been at the forefront of trying to ensure that we invest massively in education. And I'm sure if you look at the states and even at the national level, one of the states that has done so much in terms of investing in infrastructure as a way of incentivizing education in Osun State.
The highlight of day one for me was when delegates broke out into sessions to discuss innovative ways to end hunger, end poverty, encourage girl-child education, and peace sustainability in Africa. Day 2 had its emotional point when panelists shared their personal experiences on their journey to bringing change and development to Africa. My take home as a media personnel was when Dr. Oluwatosin Dokpesi of AIT mentioned that to sustain peace in Nigeria, we need to carry confirmed and correct news. So her words, I'd rather be the last person to carry a confirmed and correct information than to be the first to spread rumors. I hope this was a very awesome time. I really enjoyed myself and I look forward to more events. This is a special shout out to everyone who came together to put this event up. We see you. We love you. Thank you for your contribution to Africa's development. To the panelists, thank you for pouring out yourselves for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We can't thank you enough. Till I come your way again, my name is CJ Ezibi, reporting from Abuja.